The courtroom felt heavier that morning. Cameras clicked, pens scratched, and whispers filled the air as the trial of O.J. Simpson entered its 13th week. It wasn't just a trial anymore, it was a spectacle. A mirror reflecting the fears, divisions, and obsessions of an entire nation, while the prosecution followed, burdened but determined. Marcia Clark's eyes were sharper than ever. She had spent sleepless nights revisiting testimonies, desperate to regain control of a narrative slipping through her fingers. Across from her, Johnny Cochran adjusted his tie, his charm and confidence radiating through the room. He was not merely defending O.J., he was performing. That day, the defense unveiled something unexpected, a timeline meant to destroy the prosecution's sequence of events. Cochran's voice filled the courtroom, his tone weaving logic and persuasion. Marcia countered fiercely, pointing to inconsistencies, the blood evidence, and O.J.'s behavior in the days that followed. "You can't bend time," she said firmly, "but you can twist a story." Her words landed hard, but Cochran's charisma lingered longer in the air. He turned toward the jury, his voice lowering to almost a whisper. "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." The rhythm of the phrase echoed beyond the walls, as if designed to live forever. Outside the courtroom, tensions were reaching their breaking point. Protesters clashed, banners waved, and debates spilled into workplaces and homes. America wasn't just watching a trial, they were choosing sides. For some, O.J. represented racial injustice finally facing scrutiny. Back inside, Detective Furman's tapes were hinted at again. The defense claimed they would reveal prejudice that could shatter the LAPD's credibility. Gasps rippled through the gallery. Marcia clenched her jaw. She knew that if those tapes came out, the entire foundation of her case might crumble. Meanwhile, O.J. sat motionless. His once heroic figure now looked hollow, caught between performance and paranoia. Sometimes he'd lean toward Robert Kardashian, whispering anxiously. Other times, he'd stare blankly ahead, lost in thought. By afternoon, tension turned to chaos. A reporter leaked a piece of the Furman recordings, and the words that surfaced were toxic racial slurs, arrogance, and bias. The defense seized it instantly, transforming it into a weapon of reasonable doubt. That night, the world watched endless replays. Commentators shouted on live TV, neighbors argued, families took sides in living rooms. Back in his cell, O.J. stared at the ceiling, the faint hum of a fluorescent light filling the silence. He thought of Nicole. He thought of the children. He thought of the words now defining him: killer, victim, icon, monster. Each title felt like a mask he couldn't remove. And outside, the world spun faster, louder, angrier. The trial wasn't over, but something inside everyone watching had already changed forever. Check the next episode for more.